Hello students, welcome back to my channel once again. Hope all are doing good, right? Those who are watching for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, and also those who have subscribed, please press on the bell icon so that you will be getting the notifications whenever I upload a new video. Okay, so to begin with this video, you must be excited what I am teaching, right? So I'm gonna teach this in this class esterification. This is one of the important named reactions under carboxylic acids. Kindly put the side heading esterification in your notebook, students. What does this esterification tell us about? This is the reaction in which carboxylic acids react with alcohols. I am taking the example acetic acid, carboxylic acids react with the alcohols in the presence of concentrated H2SO4 to produce. What are the products, students, here? CH3, COO, C2H5 plus H2O. Okay, so carboxylic acids react with alcohols in the presence of concentrated H2SO4 to produce ester and water, and this reaction we call it as esterification. Okay, students, now let us students, those who do not know the name, this is acetic acid and this is ethyl alcohol. This is carboxylic acid and this is alcohol. Okay, now let us look at the mechanism of this reaction. Put the side heading mechanism. Put the side heading mechanism, students. This esterification proceeds in two different mechanisms, students. Okay, so one is acyl oxygen cleavage mechanism, and the second one is alkyl oxygen cleavage mechanism. So what is this acyl oxygen and what is this alkyl oxygen cleavage mechanism? I will tell you. So students, look here. Acyl oxygen cleavage. So what did you understand? Esterification means reaction between carboxylic acid and ethyl alcohol. Water will come out to form the ester. No, students. But how will the mechanism or how will this esterification proceed? Like you can see here, HOH water molecule can come out, or OH water molecule can come out. Okay, so you can ask me either ways what is the difference, ma'am? So I will tell you now. Look here. If this, look below I have written, this is general form of carboxylic acid, this is general form of alcohol. Okay, so acyl oxygen cleavage. So if this oxygen is acyl oxygen, so this OH group and H from alcohol, if they are coming out as H2O, then it is called as acyl oxygen cleavage mechanism. Okay, so if this oxygen is getting this is breaking, then we call it as acyl oxygen cleavage mechanism. Look down the one more example, RCOOH plus R-OH. Here which oxygen is breaking? Alkyl oxygen is breaking. Okay, so this way also water molecule comes out. Fine. So both the cases we get the same ester only. Okay, if the cleavage is like this, we call it as acyl oxygen. If the cleavage is like this, the cleavage is called as alkyl oxygen cleavage mechanism. Okay, so first I will show you the mechanism of acyl oxygen cleavage, and this is the actual mechanism of esterification which was experimentally proved. Okay students, so you can write down esterification proceeds in two different mechanisms. One is acyl oxygen cleavage, the other one is alkyl oxygen cleavage, and also below you can write these two illustrations. If this oxygen is breaking, we call it as acyl oxygen. If this oxygen is breaking, then we call it as alkyl oxygen cleavage mechanism. So students, put the side heading acyl oxygen cleavage mechanism. I have given the general representation of this reaction. So RCOOH, carboxylic acid plus alcohol in the presence of an acid. So students, this is generally a reversible reaction. So you can use this arrow. Okay, so gives us R C double bond O R dash plus H2O. Okay, so in the beginning also you please change the arrow as show it as reversible students. In this reaction also students, when we have started esterification, here also you show it as reversible. Okay, because esterification is a reversible reaction. Have you changed, ma? Don't forget to change it. Fine. Now let us see how this mechanism is taking place. First, I have taken RCOOH, the carboxylic acid, and also here please show the lone pair of electrons present on oxygen, and as the reaction is taking place in the presence of an acid, here you write down H plus. Okay, what happens now? Oxygen with one of its lone pair of electrons, it attracts this proton H plus. That means now there will be a bond formed between oxygen and hydrogen. Okay, I will write here R C double bond O H. Here there is OH. Now how many lone pair of electrons are here? Only one, and hence it acquires or it gets a positive charge. It means what? The oxygen atom. Okay, and this positive charge will be satisfied like this, students. So what oxygen will do here? It attracts these pi electrons towards itself. Okay. Next step, R C. Now there is only one bond here. Okay, single bond OH. So it got its two lone pair of electrons back, and here OH. Now carbon has only 1, 2 and 3 bonds, hence it gets a positive charge here. Okay students, understood na? R, C, OH. It has got its lone pair of electrons back, but C has only 3 bonds, hence it has positive charge. Next, here comes the alcohol R dash OH. Okay, so how does this alcohol help the positively charged carbon? So what it does, here again oxygen has 2 lone pair of electrons na students. So this oxygen shares one of its lone pair of electrons to carbon. Okay, so next what happens? R C O H. See students, I am copying this one. R C O H. It has two lone pair of electrons. Next, this side OH. So now this carbon has positive charge, na? So what happens? Oxygen is sharing its lone pair of electrons with carbon. Here is a bond formed with oxygen. Next, oxygen has R. Next, H. Okay. So as you all know, it has now only one lone pair of electrons. So one pair is used in the bond formation. Hence it gets positive charge. Which gets positive charge? This oxygen gets positive charge. Now this positive charge on oxygen will be satisfied like this. So in order to satisfy its positive charge, oxygen takes up these two electrons which are present or which are involved in the bond formation between oxygen and hydrogen towards itself. And here also students, show the two lone pairs of electrons on oxygen. Now what happens to this H? This H will be coming out as H plus and it will be immediately attracted by this oxygen. Once again students, see, as this oxygen shared its lone pair of electrons with carbon, a bond is formed between carbon and oxygen. Okay, so the next step is this one. Oxygen RH. This is the alcoholic group. Okay. So now as it shared its lone pair of electrons with the carbon, it acquires positive charge. In order to satisfy its positive charge, it takes up the electrons present in the bond between oxygen and hydrogen. So hydrogen, what is its position now? It will come out as H plus. So this H plus will be immediately taken up by this oxygen utilizing its lone pair of electrons. So what happens next? Let us see. R C OH, two lone pair of electrons on this oxygen. Next, here is O. Students, write down here R dash. It got its two pairs of electrons. Okay. Now, here will be OH. One more hydrogen is coming now. Again, by this time you must have understood. So, as this lone pair is involved in the bond formation, oxygen now has only one lone pair of electrons and now it gets positive charge. It means what? Oxygen. Okay. So, how does this oxygen satisfy its positive charge? It takes up or it attracts the two electrons which are involved in the bond formation between oxygen and carbon towards itself. Now, so what will be coming out, ma? Two hydrogens with the oxygen. Minus H2O. Very good. Minus H2O. Okay. So now what remains? R C OH. Show the two lone pairs of electrons. And here is OR dash. And now there is no bond here. Okay. So this is taken up by this oxygen. Therefore, this carbon gets positive charge. This carbon gets positive charge. Now, how this positive charge on carbon is satisfied? You know students, oxygen has a very good nature. It shares its lone pair of electrons. So, these two electrons will be shifted this side. Hence, a double bond will be formed between oxygen and carbon. So, students, next is this one. R, C, double bond O, H. So, here you can see oxygen has given its pair of electrons and therefore a bond is formed between carbon and oxygen. So, a double bond is formed. Here you can see I have marked here the double bond. Now oxygen has only one pair of electrons, hence it gets positive charge. How this positive charge is being satisfied now? There is a bond between oxygen and hydrogen. So this will be shifted towards oxygen. Carefully you should mark the arrows, ma. You should be very careful. So that is only the beauty of the mechanisms. So if you know how to mark the arrows, then it will be, you will learn the mechanisms easily. Fine. So these electrons between oxygen and hydrogen will be shifted to, or oxygen takes up these two electrons. Okay. Now what is the position of H? It comes out as H plus minus H plus. Okay. What remains at the end? R C double bond O with the two lone pair of electrons O R dash. Okay students, so this is the ester that is formed in esterification reaction. So hope you understood the mechanism. Please once again what you do is you watch twice or thrice. I always suggest first try to understand by watching twice or thrice, then you'll get to know how the mechanism is being done. So here you can see students how the acyl oxygen is breaking up here. Okay, so RCO, this is the acyl oxygen, hence we call it as acyl oxygen mechanism. So students, acyl oxygen cleavage mechanism is the usual mechanism, okay, by which esterification proceeds, and also it was proved by radioactive isotopic tracer studies. Okay, so when you are asked to explain, write down the mechanism of esterification, then you have to show the general reaction. Then the mechanism proceeds in two ways: acyl oxygen and alkyl oxygen cleavage mechanism. Show the two representations. Then how I taught you the acyl oxygen cleavage mechanism. After acyl oxygen cleavage mechanism, you just write down alkyl oxygen cleavage mechanism and show the reaction. Okay. So again, I am giving the same reaction here. This is called as, look here students, this is alkyl oxygen ma. Okay. So if this alkyl oxygen, if this oxygen is getting cleaved, then we call it as alkyl oxygen cleavage mechanism. The same we are getting ester in the presence of an acid plus water. But the usual mechanism, actually esterification proceeds by acyl oxygen cleavage mechanism, which was proved, you can write down this sentence students, which was proved by radioactive isotopic tracer studies. Fine. So this is all for in this class students. Hope you enjoyed the mechanism of esterification, all the arrows, how to mark and where to cleave and where to mark the bonds, where to shift the electrons, all those things. Please carefully concentrate, listen each and every point. Okay, hope I made the mechanism easy for you students. Please don't forget to like the video, and also please share it with your friends. And if you have not yet subscribed, don't simply watch without subscribing. Okay, so you will be losing the benefits of getting new notifications. Okay, and after subscribing, please press on the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, so have a nice time, stay safe, take care, bye bye, and thank you dear students.